Hi, Demetrius.
Hey, Dee.
Hi, Demetrius.
Hey, Demetrius. I've never said your name before.
Positive things about Demetrius. That's really tough. There's not many. I'm just kidding, Dee. We always joke about being mean to each other.
Lovable.
Always has a smile.
He's energetic.
He's got a good personality.
Fun.
You're positive.
He is respectful.
His humor.
Your smile.
He always has a smile on no matter how stressed out he is.
Positive attitude.
He is always smiling.
You're compassionate towards others.
His sociability and the fact that he can talk to anybody.
You never see him walk around with the frown.
He's very friendly.
Your intelligence.
His hugs.
Charismatic.
Friendliest guy I know.
He brings that positive attitude to like everyone he meets.
Very kind.
Welcoming.
Well-mannered.
He's always happy.
Outgoing and a role model.
He's enthusiastic about everything.
He is one of the most positive people I've ever met at Buena Vista University.
The way that he just interacts with people in those manners, that really is a part of who he is as well.
He's optimistic. He's always smiling, sharing hugs, and just being a fun person.
I think that everyone here at BV has really appreciated how much you've tried to incorporate yourself into different groups and really made sure that everyone felt like they were cared about.
I've never seen Dee without a smile on his face. And he's always sharing the wealth.
He's just great to be around, so it's always a joy to have him in class or to have him on projects and things like that.
No matter what you've done or who you are, he doesn't care. He's so friendly and so kind to everybody.
He's one of those people that just knows everybody, and everybody he comes into contact, he's hugging, saying hi to, and I think those are just the best kind of people.
He's always asking how people are doing, how their day is going, interested in their lives, and I think he's done that with a lot of people on campus and really made an impact for them.
His sense of humor and how he always tries to make me smile if I'm having a bad day.
You're a great dude. You know, you always look at the positive things in life.
You're always very happy to see whoever it is in the hallway, and I always appreciate your smile throughout the day.
I mean, he's fun. It's not, how do you not see Demetrius in your day and not just smile? He's like a ray of sunshine in your day, no matter how your day is or how his day is. It's just always great to encounter him.
You know, he probably gets this a lot, but his voice. He's got a nice radio voice.
He genuinely cares about everybody, even if, they give him a hard time.
Living next to you last year was a pretty fun experience.
He has an amazing voice, and you can be far away and not know who he is and not know what's going on, and you still hear this voice and you go, wow, that's a really cool voice. My favorite thing about you is your hugs.
You really fit well with us here, and everybody enjoyed your company, and we look forward to you coming every day.
I think that your lasting impression at BV is really that people can be very powerful and impactful just being themselves, and I think that's something that you've really embodied.
I think you are the most genuine person I have ever met. You are just so open and welcoming, and you just make me smile so much. You make my heart smile every time I see you.
He's just a really great person.
My favorite memory would have to be when me and Demetrius got to act together this last year in the fall for As You Like It, and we had that scene together where we would just play off of each other, and it was great, and it was really awesome to be able to finally act with Demetrius after knowing each other for so long. So
I don't really remember becoming his friend, and I think that's kind of amazing. I just remember freshman year, and since I've been in college, he's been in my memories, and so I guess that's something I'll never forget.
He tried to convince everybody that I was his sister, and so that it was a little less awkward for me, and nobody questioned it. They just believed everything Dee said.
Every time I see him, I always met the CLC. Every time he introduced me, we went to the CLC, and that alone is a memory that I love hearing about because it is the first time we met, and to me that's special.
One thing about Dee that I guess I'll always remember him by is whenever he sees me, he's always like, "Hey, Dee," and then he just comes and gives me a hug. And
seeing his face when he won Homecoming King was amazing because he, honest to God, did not think he was going to win. He was not convinced that anyone would vote for him, even though me and Leah had
told him over and over again that he's going to freaking win, and it's not really much of a competition because everyone knows him, he's going to win. So his face when he won Homecoming King was pretty awesome. To see him kind of light up at that was pretty great.
Demetrius just throws himself into everything that he does. I remember from my freshman year doing fundamentals of acting with him, he just went in 110% and gave it his all, even if he wasn't sure it was going to be good or not, and it was.
I wanted to thank you for talking to me in a time that I was been having a real hard time, and you sat down and talked to me and had some great advice, so thanks for that.
I think that people just will never forget, and I will never forget, the way he smiles and comes up and gives you a big hug every time he sees you. It's like you can't pass him in the hall without him saying, "Hey, Mickey B, give me a big hug." And so I'm going to miss that.
He was the first person to call me Pops and give me a nickname. And so now that's the thing that I hear most often, say, "Hey, Pop." I know exactly who it is and where it's coming from, and I will always remember that about him.
Seeing Demetrius in theater class, and although opening up has never really been a problem for Demetrius, getting him to be on stage and actually portray a different character and act with him, and having the opportunity to create a scene with him was one of the most fun times of my life. And the fact that we could get our scene down in one night is something that I'm going to take with me forever. And I'm going to use that example for my students. So thank you, Demetrius.
When we were in that play together with Sahara's play, and the one day I walked up to UD and I was like, you're I hope you're joking.
Going to the Disney trip, and of course cuddling all night, and that was really the first time that I ever met him and got to know who he was. So I always, and we'll never forget that, of course, Disney magic.
From day one of the TLC, I thought he was a cool person. He was an interesting fella, and something about him just makes me oh, I want to be his friend.
I don't think anybody will ever forget a Demetrius hug, because that's just one of the highlights of going to BV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think as far as advice goes, people would probably turn to Demetrius for advice, but
Something that I go by is that you are blessed and that you need to share that blessing.
I just want to wish him good luck. He's going to make a big difference on this campus as an admissions counselor. Enrollment's probably going to triple. All the students are going to love him, and I think he's just going to have a lot of fun and make a big impact here.
Good luck with everything, Dee. You're going to do awesome things. You always have been, and you're just going to continue doing great things.
Dee, it's finally come. The day you waited for, the day you worked so hard for. I'm so very proud of you.
I'm really excited that you're going to be an admissions counselor here, so we can still see each other on campus. I can pop my head into your office and cause mischief and whatnot while you're there.
Thank you for always being such a warm and kind spirit.
All right, Demetrius, congratulations. You graduated from BV. Did it?
I am going to miss your hugs.
He's always been there for me in the 4 years.
He really cares deeply about people, and it's not just lip service. He really does mean it.
I love your stories, and I loved how you always came in and talked to me and let me know what you were doing, what projects you were working on, all that wonderful stuff. And it was just so wonderful to see you grow and excel during your time here at BV. And I am so very proud of you. Mwah! Good luck to the future.
Keep it up. Just you're gonna do something. You're gonna be big in life. I know that for sure.
Demetrius, had fun with you that one time going to Nulfonda for the Wii term and watching wrestling a couple times. It's been a blast, and all the best to you.
Congrats, and see you around campus.
D, you're my mentor. You're my big brother, and I'll always love you, buddy. And I hope wherever we go, the future always holds us bright.
Congratulations, Dee.
Congratulations on graduation.